Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Sheltered, where in the previous episodes we had an alert to say that we were going to get a raid. This was on the CCTV camera system here. However, after 2 days we still haven't got that raid, so I don't even know if it's actually going to work. We also improved our situation via upgrading mainly, so things like getting a better water filter and generator and things like that. We've also got some more options for growing, and I believe one of them, yes, is in need of some water. We also have an expedition out and it's about to return. Actually, if we've got a view map we can see that Angela and Daniel are on their way back now through this bit here. We went over in this corner and searched this area. In terms of searching, we do have some more places to search, specifically over in this bit here, but we'll probably send them to these areas because it's been quite a while, so you can see like 22 days before since we've done any searching there, so we'll crack on with that one. I also do eventually want to build some, say, like more recycling plants. Say more, probably one more would be, I think, of great benefit. Actually, that would be pretty good indeed. Also, things like I think, like if we go over to our rucksack, I think we can build a large rucksack, because if I check the storage we can see that we have a large rucksack and a standard rucksack, so we definitely want another large rucksack just to increase the storage capability, or rather carrying capability, so that would be quite good indeed. We have, it looks like someone coming along here, Diane, who's got, is that something on their head? I think it's like a bandana or something, but the hair sort of covered it. We are obviously still broadcasting for traders, so people may come along and trade, although, there's actually two people. That's why. Alright, so it was someone that was like a synced up animation there, and this could be, it could be a raid, perhaps? I don't really know, because I've never experienced one of them, but it's more likely going to be some trading. Let's just see what happens here. So we will respond to that one. So this is Diane. Hey, you seem to be doing alright for yourself. You've probably got a huge storeroom full of supplies. Strike a deal? Yes, we will strike a deal. So they've got a couple of things that I'd like. So I'll take the metal, I'll take the valve, I'll take the 7 circuit breakers. I don't want to take the rifle ammo, but I do want to take the anti-radiation tablets and probably the wiring as well. And that'll take us up to 117 value. So we'll trade over the 3 meat that we have there. We'll also trade over probably some water in this case. Actually, no, is there anything else we pretty much want to get rid of to ease our storage here? I'm just scrolling down. There's a lot of stuff that we have, loads of circuit breakers we have in abundance, really. I've got the lime and the sand and loads of cement. Actually, to be fair, we could probably trade in the rucksack, because it is just a standard small rucksack, so that would be quite good. It means I'm just not going to forget about that. We'll trade a couple of gas masks over as well, because why not? And all of this will probably recycle, so I think it is just a case of trading over. No, actually, so 1, 2, 3, 4 soap, because quite frankly we just want to get rid of it, and then trade, and then there we go. So that is pretty good. Okay, so I'm waiting for Carol here to have their food poisoning removed, but we'll have to see if that actually works or not, or how long it takes, rather. It will work eventually. They will be sorted, but it might take quite some time. It looks like Jeffrey is eating, and as always, they tend to just drop the stuff on the floor there. There we go. Carol no longer has food poisoning, so I'm going to tell them to stop there, and then I'm going to say immediately set up expedition. We're going to take David and Carol, like so. We'll go and cycle the horse, and from our current location, there's also there a guilt trip clearing. Visited 21 days ago. Hidden items buried. Well, we could go over there, so we'll go to that location, head down to here, and we'll go across like so, and we're just going to work through all of these different locations and set it up so we go into then the new area, like that, and then we'll go there and then come back over. I do want to try and avoid any bears or anything like that, but we'll see. I'm also going to go through the clearing to see if we can get some stuff. So confirm that. And as always, we'll equip the gas mask. We will equip the large rucksack, naturally. We'll give them a prospecting kit as well as a hacking terminal, perhaps? Oh no, probably. Do we want a prospector's kit? Do you want to take... No, we've got the prospector's kit anyway, so do you want to take... What else do you want to take? Binoculars, probably, because... Well, actually, no, because I don't think they have... Center party. Storage. I don't think they have very good... perception, so I'll give them that, and we'll confirm that. We'll give Carol the axe, even though she's got low strength. It doesn't really matter. And then I'll equip not only the binoculars, but also the hacking terminal, because we are going to go into the city, and there's a couple of places there that do have some very, very secure locks, so it's important that we do that. So 2 large rucksacks, and we will send the party, and they will take the horse this time as well. In terms of the car, we have checked it previously, so I'm not going to do it now, but it's very close to being completed. I'm going to go to craft item into tier 2 and actually get a boxing glove? No, a punch bag, so we can train up. If you have one of those, it means that people can sort of train on it, which is better than just doing nothing. I'm going to take Jeffrey here to go to scan frequencies and just to see what's there. I'm not going to broadcast, I want to scan frequencies to see what the deal is. And then I might as well get Martha to train on the boxing thing there. We'll go to craft item as well and see what else we can make. There's lots of stuff in tier 1, but it's pretty much useless at this stage. Certainly the shelter room we can't build anymore. You can see we are completely maxed out on this one here. And let's go to craft item again. Tier 2. Things like the bookshelf and the toy box, all of that sort of stuff is more living rather than survival. Up until this point, it has been a game of survival rather than trying to like live, and I think we'll move over towards the latter. So we have things like, well, jukeboxes, and where else would it be? There's like jukeboxes, there is a coffee machine which is in here as well, but a lot of it requires pipe, and I don't really want to be using a lot of that, but I think a jukebox would be good. It requires records and a lot of electricity specifically, so yeah, I don't know whether we want to do that or not. Also, I don't want to take away from making another recycling plant, which requires 18 pipe and another metal. Now I know we've got some resources coming along now, you can see they're coming down in here, but we'll see what happens there. Oh, have you seen that? When you're using the punch bag, apparently it makes the shelter all horrible. You're just punching all of the sand out or dirt, whatever's in it. But there you go, at least they are actually training, which is fairly cool. There you go, and there's some location search 19. Daniel's perception and Angela's perception has gone up, but not to another level, and you can see we've got loads of resources there, and we will take all and then confirm that. So there we go, that is now sorted. Obviously they'll have some needs to fulfill, so food, water, sleep, whatever. We have 6 beds, so they can sleep quite readily. I'm going to craft an item again, go over to tier 4, and then craft another large rucksack, because as I said, it's one of the things that we don't have there. We've got a radio transmission, we will accept that, and we found a lumberyard, so we'll search the location and crack on with that one. And while scanning the radio frequencies, we've overheard a conversation between 2 faction members. The information gained has uncovered a faction zone on the map, so let's go over to the map. Actually, what I'll do is I'll tell Jeffrey to broadcast for traders, and then I'll check the map, and we can see that there's the Scalpers faction over in this location. Oh, right, so that is the first faction that we've encountered, and we are heading directly towards it. I'm just hoping that nothing untoward happens, but we'll see. We'll see how we go there. So it looks like Martha can train a bit more on the punch bag, because why not? We might as well. If they're not doing anything else, then we might as well set them on that one. In terms of our stuff to build, we can build a coffee machine, but it's going to require the pipe that I'm trying to get for another recycler, because at this stage that's more useful to us. So we'll wait until this one's sorted. Actually, what I might do is go to craft item and check out. We've got decent stuff for the jukebox, and it doesn't really use the same sort of materials, so I'm going to build another jukebox there. Just it's a case of where do we put it though, because this is supposed to be our like living area, whereas, you know, we should probably put it somewhere there. Actually, what I'll do is go to, hang on, I'll accept this transmission first. So we found a base, someone is in the lumberyard, so I'll get involved. There's nothing we can trade because this is the first thing they've searched, but we might as well go and have a little chat with them, and then it means we can search the lumberyard. Hail there, traveller, confirm. So I'm fine, I have things to sell. I will say, no, sorry, that's not how it's going to go down, because we've got literally nothing to trade other than insults and blows. So let's go to rearrange shelter, and then all of these very large water canisters we're going to move over to the bottom here, because we might as well, and then it means we can put some more storage on the left hand side. That will go in the corner there. These food storage areas will go in there, otherwise known as racking, and then we'll confirm that, and then we'll go to examine items on the lumberyard. And as you can see, loads of stuff. So we'll take the wood, we'll take everything because, well, quite frankly, we can. You can see we've got 48 storage in total, so that is the 2 big rucksacks plus the horse there as well, and we have a saddle on the horse too. I'll take the handsaw just because we can trade it. That's the only real reason why I'm doing that. I will craft the item tier 4 jukebox, and we'll place a jukebox probably closer to this side. I'm going to move things around, but we'll see. So something of interest here, and looks like a person in need. We will accept that. Person in need could be a trap. Clearing, and oh, it's quite nice actually, quite nice looking. You seem to be doing pretty well for yourself. I wish I'd been that prepared. I can't even rustle up 10 springs, but you don't even remember what that was like. So I will promise these springs because why not? So it's probably not going to do anything for us because at the end of the day it's just literally down the road, but I might as well use Martha, and I will set up an expedition over with Martha here. Go to next person, then the map. I will go to this person's location, and then that's it. We'll give them 1 gas mask. I will equip that, and I don't really need to take anything else, although no, we don't need to take anything else. We're literally taking the springs over there, so we'll scroll down 2 said springs, and we'll take a total of 10 springs, and that should do us quite nicely. And I might as well give her a backpack just in case, so we'll equip the basic one like so. And we will send over Martha to sort that out. So ferocious looking creature. I say you handle it and hopefully the skirt around. And that was close, managed to sneak away undetected. Continuing on with the route. Okay, very good. Happy. Anyway, so as you can see, we're building stuff around here. I'm going to rearrange the shelter, and I thought that might happen. I thought what they'll do is they'll start using the pantry there and move things around, but yeah, I don't want to move this while they're using it, because they obviously are trying to eat there, and that's pretty much sorted now. So now I can move this stuff to the left hand side like so. All of this will go underneath, and there's the food poisoning. Brilliant. I'll bring the jukebox over to the center there though, confirm that. I will tell them to clean the shelter and then accept that. So it's a medium house. We'll search that location. We also have 2 people coming down there. That's Kenneth and Donna. Hopefully some more trading, but we'll see how we get on. And I'm telling them to clean the rest of the place up there. I will get Sandra to answer this one, and we will respond. So Kenneth, hello there. Would happen to need anything? Found a bunch of stuff. Yes, if it's pipes. Well, it's not pipes, but it is some metal. So we'll take the metal. We'll take the valves. We probably don't need these circuit breakers because I think we've got an absolute load of them. Yeah, we've got loads of them. So I'll instead take the... Do we need the switches? We're only on 1 stack of switches. I'll still take those. I'll take the antibiotics, and I'll take the circuit breakers as well, just because we can. And that's the only reason for it. In terms of trading, I'll trade 1, 2, 3 fuel, and 1, 2, 3, 4 food, followed by a little bit of water, to be an exact 1-for-1 trade there, and that is perfectly fine. Alright, so examine items from the medium house. We've used our lockpick set to open up a lockbox to gain some nice items. I will just take the absolute lot, and as you can see, we've sadly got no pipes. We'll confirm that, but we might get some out of this recycling plant. It's got another 25 seconds in order for that to be completed, and there you are. What I wasn't sure of is, let's see, what's this, a medium house? What I wasn't sure of is whether this would work over on the left hand side. I wanted to have it so that the water, but there was still one up here, because then they can at least use it. If it's like this, like that, they could at least go to that and use it. So I think that's a little bit better. So Angela, you can clean the shelter, and Sandra, you can craft item, and we could get a... We don't need crates. We do... I would like a coffee machine, but it's taken that pipe, and we definitely don't want to be doing that. However, we can get a bookshelf and indeed a toy box. So we'll get a bookshelf. I'll place it in like so. We'll answer this here. So I found something in the medium house. We'll examine the items. Lockpick set to open up the crate there, and we found not much really. It's like stuff that is fairly useless to us, or stuff that we'll have to break down. So there is the recycler, and we will take the recycling, and you can see we've got 8 pipes, 88 metal, good grief, and loads of stones and all sort of things. So I will collect all of that. I will then recycle some more goods. So in terms of recycling, we want to recycle the radios, and you can see all of the stuff that it will give us like so. I'll recycle the metal piles because, well, we might as well. And the TVs, oh, we can't do the TVs, so we'll do instead 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at all the metal we're getting. That's insane. But the main thing is the amount of pipes we're getting. So actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to prioritize the pipe work, and that should do us. I'll say recycle on that one, and we'll answer this. So search the location of the small house, and let's see what happens. I'm just going to go to view the map. Actually, incoming transmission. It is... Found something of interest out here. It looks like a person in need. I will approach them. So this is Martha with the springs. I'm assuming I'm not going to get much off this, but we'll have to see what happens. So where's my stuff? I will give the items to them. There you go. So that's the best you got. Well, I'll have to do. It'll have to do. Yes, it will have to do. That's exactly what you asked for. We literally sent out an expedition to give you this stuff. Don't have anything to give you in exchange, but mind something. Don't. But if I find something I don't mind myself, I'll bring it to you. Alright, so basically we've helped them out, and that's it. Well, good deed done at least, so there's that anyway. So the recycler's got 30 minutes to finish off that there. I will clean the shelter because, as you can see, Daniel is just thrown up. We'll accept this transmission and examine the items from the small house. We've opened up another crate and found a gun, and then we'll confirm that one there. In terms of the crafting, we'll also go over to the tier 2, and then we'll place a toy box in there, so that's pretty much sorted. I will also accept this transmission, search the location, which is a medium house. We've also got someone coming along here, Richard by the look of it, so there you are. So summer plants are ready to harvest. I will probably do that in a second. Examine the items from the clearing. We'll just take these resources, garlic and ginger root and passion flower, and then confirm that. So we'll get Angela to go down, and that says fully grown, so we will harvest the plants. This one here is, oh, soil is dry, so the plants are actually wilting, so I do want to water the plants there. Examine the items from David here. The lockpick set has opened up another chest, and again we're just filling up on every single thing that we can. A lot of this we may not use, but we can always recycle down. It's just obviously taking time to actually do that. So we've got another opportunity to talk to someone at the front door. I'm trying to find our... Oh, she's actually asleep. Okay, so I'll respond here to Richard. You see, you're doing alright for yourself. You've probably got huge storeroom. That is actually true, and they have resources that we really don't need. I'll take the wool because we are quite short on wool. The springs we are fine with, I think. Let's have a quick look. Well, it takes a while to scroll down there, so I think we're okay for springs. Must have passed it. Let me go back up to the top. Pretty sure we're okay for springs. We are on 19 springs. I'll take the 3 springs. Metal, yeah, we... So we've got 117 metal. I don't think we need any more. In terms of rope, I will take neither of that. And in terms of the cement, we don't need the leather. I mean, I probably could take the leather off them. And then the duct tape, we'll take one of those. And just because we can, we'll take the rope. And then we'll trade over 1, 2, 3, 4 food and 1 water, and then confirm that. Alright, so there we are. So search the location. It's a school out in the wasteland. We should check it out. Yeah, let's do just that. So there's our plants harvested. We've got food, we've got seeds, and we've got, looks to be like aloe by the look of it anyway. We will say plant seeds with fertilizer once we've done that. These ones are now watered, so hang on. They're plant seeds with fertilizer because I told someone else to do it. You can clean the shelter. And water plant, so that's watered, yes, growing, and that one is cracking on as well. So I might as well fix that and then fix that. Answer this transmission here. So someone at school, I might as well get involved. Hopefully trading is something we can do because we have a lot of stuff to trade. So there you go. What do you want? I'm going to kill you, eat your skin, eyes, organs, and I'm going to make tools out of your bones, fine tools that will serve me for years to come. I will try to run away. So that is, yeah, a successful run, thankfully. Right, didn't expect something like that, but there you go. So, Carol, you stumble across a small house, we'll search the location. I think if we fought, we may have been able to do better, but we didn't. I'd rather be safe than sorry. In terms of the laboratory, we've got a craft item. I'm really wanting to get some homemade... Where is it? That one there, yeah. Cures food poisoning. We can actually craft that. And it is raining, which is good. I can't make that. I'm not smart enough. No, believe in yourself. You should be able to do that way. Let's go. Let's some the small house. Examine the items. Lockpick set has just got ourselves some food, so that's pretty good. Okay, so I'm guessing we'll use Sandra then to sort that out. And, oh, here we go. Here's some more people coming down. We've got Daniel coming down. Oh, hang on. That might be something quite interesting, actually. Hello, this is Carol. We found a small pharmacy, so we'll search the location. I'm going to have a look on the map, and we can see that they are party number 2 of 2. Ah, yes, they're actually in the scalpers bit there as well. And, oh, Daniel's thrown up a bit more as well. So I will answer the intercom, like so. So this is Daniel here. I'm looking to offload some of my stuff for cheap. Interested? Yes. And, oh, actually, not too bad. We'll take the wood straight away. We will take the pipe... valves, not pipes there, just the valves. We'll take the... Do we want to take the mortars? I think we could probably take the mortars. We'll take that. We'll take... Do we want to take the batteries? I'm just checking about batteries. I don't think we have. Actually, I'm going to trade all them rocks as well back to them because we really need to get rid of some of those. And I can probably take the batteries, and that should do us. So right down at the bottom here. And we will trade over all of these rocks. I say all of them. I'll trade that amount, and then I'll trade them a pistol. There you go. Right, there's that sorted. Okay, so I'm going to get Angela to take a suit and then to repair. So that is a little bit of searching from Martha, so that's all good. In terms of the front door as well, can we upgrade this front door? We can, but it's also going to take pipes, so no, we're not going to do that. So small pharmacy, examine the items, and once again we just take the absolute lot, although I have a feeling we'll be very close to maxing out. Let's have a quick look on storage. 161 out of 272, so we're nowhere near maxed out on that storage, although I've just noticed there that we have a little bit of a problem with the fuel, that we haven't got much. So medium house, we'll have a quick search of that. Daniel's having a drink there, and then we'll probably throw up. I'm just going to tell them to add fuel to the generator and then fix it, because it has taken some damage. I'll get Sandra to clean the place, and I could, if I wanted to, like, use the jukebox, but at this stage there's no real point. There's no real point because they're not stressed. So examine the stuff at the medium house. The lockpick set has found us some more gear, and I'm guessing yes, we are now starting to max out, so I'll have to start to prioritize what we take. So I'll put the handsaw down, I'll take the lens, and that's it, quite frankly. I'm not bringing metal back, not when we've got 200 metal. So it's just the pipes that we need, just the pipes, so that would be useful. Search the location. We've got a small house here. I will tell Sandra to... I need to check to see what needs repairing, actually. And also... Actually, I do need to add some more fuel to that. Add more fuel to that. Fix that. And then fix that. Also, we could upgrade this to be efficiency, a higher efficiency. But that's going to use pipe. But we can get decontamination upgrade. I know we're not doing durability, but what's the point? We can repair it. There's no issues there. So, Carol at the base found something in the small house. Once again, lockpick set come into play. And there we go. So I'm going to put down plastic water bottle, take the battery, and I'll put down the matches and take the 2 fuel. There we go. So, all that's sorted. I will tell Jeffrey to probably stop doing what he's doing. Bump into someone on the road, we will get involved. Just hoping it isn't that other person again who wants to do all manner of... Oh, it might be. So, Frank, what do you want? Well, let's probe a little and find out. I'm going to... Yeah, it's the same fella. Run away. This is their territory. I think that's why, because it's this faction territory, and it's only now that we've discovered the faction that we are having a problem. So this is Frank, and oh, he's attacking twice there. So we are going to try and attack and disarm the opponent there. So you can see he went to punch there because I'm just going to melee attack because, well, I think that's probably our best option. Both of these have not much strength at all, but we have caused some bleeding there, and we managed to counter. So I'm just going to keep on attacking here. Frank is bleeding, and oh, he countered us, and now we're bleeding, so this is bad. This is all kinds of bad. We could try to flee, but Carol does have courageous. So that might be quite good for us. And there's a counter there as well. I will attack and tell them to... I want to try and disarm them. And it just didn't work. It just didn't work. But Carol, we will keep attacking there because she's got this axe. She's not very good with it because her strength's very low, but at least she has courageous, means she's pretty good at that. He did try to disarm there, and we're going to do the exact same thing. We're trying to disarm them, and it did work, so they're disarmed. So they will most likely just pick up their weapon on their turn, which is excellent for us. 3 more attacks there. Obviously the bleeding will be there as well. It looks like he's run forward and disarmed us, so I will attack with melee. And there you go, there's 2 good hits. Oh, 3 good hits, so only 3 damage though. I will pick up the axe with Carol here, and he's probably going to pick up... No, he's not, he's just rushing forward. Very, very aggressive. Oh, good grief. So really hit David there. Very, very hard indeed. But hopefully we will be able to take care of business here, and there you go. They are now dead, and not something that we wanted, but I will take the stuff that they were carrying and probably get rid of that and take the switch, and there you go. So strength has leveled up on David and Dex as well as trauma, which is not really a level up, but you understand what I mean. So yeah, going into this faction area is causing us a little bit of a problem. Anyway, so let's go to search the location at the petrol station, and once again you can see that Daniel has thrown up. I will clean the shelter and also I'm going to get, not Martha, where is our other person? I can't see that. Oh, there they are. Sandra, to craft item. I'm going to craft the homemade antibiotic, because I want to see if we can use the antibiotic there. We'll also respond to this from Virginia, so I'm trading it cheap, and they are trading a lot of stuff. I don't know about cheap, but we will take the lenses, we'll take the nylon, we'll take the transistors, and we'll take probably the relaxants as well. And trading over for that, we'll trade a little bit of fuel, and we'll trade some metal because we've got 100 of it, so we might as well trade over some of that. And finally, the rest will just be rock. So we'll scroll right down. Actually, we'll trade over a standard rucksack. I think that would be of some benefit. And then probably all of the rocks that we possibly can, although as you can see we are not yet at a point where they will accept it. We're on 109 out of 118, so if we just trade over probably another fuel, that will work out to our advantage. There we go, that's quite good. Excellent. Right, so it looks like the small petrol station has some stuff, so we'll examine the items. We will take the fuel, we'll take the nylon. What was that? That was a bit of, yeah, a can that was empty. We don't want to be taking empty petrol cans. That should do us for now, and then confirm that. Yes, there we are. So Sandra's coming down to try and... Are they just standing there? Oh, they're waiting for something to come up there. Search the location at the bank, I believe that was. Angela, I will just go to train because, hey, we can. And we also want to check out the condition of things. Shower needs repairing, as does the stove a little bit. And that should be about it. So I'll do that shortly. Craft item. Homemade. Oh, they're not smart enough, so I don't know what intelligence you need in order to get that. Craft item. There we go. Let's see. Let's see how much it takes. Just see if there's anything else we can make. We've got one of those. We've got one of those. We haven't got a coffee machine, but I don't think we need one. In terms of the tier 4 stuff, we haven't got the items, sadly, for another recycling plant, but we do have the items for a water condenser, which would be quite good. That would be quite good indeed. I'm also very tempted to build another shower and another toilet, but we don't need one per se, really. And we can build another rifle sentry trap if we wanted to, but that's going to require 15 of the 16 pipe, and I think that the recycling plant is the thing we should really focus on. Anyway, I also think now we should probably, when we send people out, especially to a faction area, we should probably send them out to with being armed as well. So we'll examine the items from the bank. We've used our hacking terminal, and apparently the things that were stored in the vault are 3 teddy bears, 3 books, probably first editions, and then 2 vinyl records. And that is fairly disappointing, actually. I will take all those 3 things mentioned, though, and I'm just going to see what else we can take. Going through the lot here and seeing what we can take up. So that's most of that done. I will ditch the water because we don't need to carry that, but I will take the I will take the shotty, although we already have one, but it might be quite useful. I will get rid of the mannequin legs, and I will take the food, and I don't think we need anything else. That's fine for now. So it looks like Jeffrey also was not smart enough to build that stuff there. Carol here, stumbled across the police station. We will search that location. This should be out of the... Oh no, it's still within the faction here. I'm actually going to do something similar. I'm getting Sandra to scan to see if we can find any more factions or anything like that. So here's a couple of people coming down, and this again could be trading. We'll have to see what it is like. In terms of water, it's on 148 and increasing, which is good. So Sandra, it looks like... Oh, Jerry is standing there. I'm waiting for the other person to come down. It's not normally that much of a delay. Anyway, someone in this small police station. I'll get involved. It's in the same faction, so it could be someone who... Oh, yeah. Right, so what do you want? And... Do you have any handcrafted items? Ah, they're wanting to trade. Oh, that's fine with me. So I will trade over... what shall I'll trade over a TV. And I'll just trade over a TV. And there we go. That's charisma gone up. That was actually a risky proposition. I should have realistically just left it and not done anything there. So someone is at the front door, so we will respond to that. So, hello, just passing through the air and wonder if you had anything to trade. Yes, we do. They have some plastic, they have some batteries, and they have some limestone. I will trade over, quite frankly, some water because it's raining and it's sort of like a free trade there. So examine the items from the small police station. Hacking terminal has opened up something where we get a grenade and also some weapons. I'm going to take the knuckle dusters because you don't require any strength to use them. So I actually think I'm going to take both of them. So in order to... I'm going to have to ditch something, and I'll ditch a valve in order to pick up the other knuckle duster. I don't really want anything else, although let's see what else we could possibly take. I don't particularly need the... Well, the broken radio. I can take a grenade. I don't particularly need the soap, so we've got loads of that. I'll ditch the soap, and I'll take another grenade, and... I'm tempted to get rid of the buckets and bring back another grenade and confirm that there. Okay, so that's sorted. So I'm guessing... Oh, these were requiring watering. No, that soil is moist. Scanning frequencies did not yield any information, which is a bit of a shame. Soil is moist and soil is moist. That's fine. So I will say fix that and then fix that. And accept the transmission. Search the small factory. And once again, we will broadcast for traders. And there goes... the two people out there. We haven't actually used the trap in quite some time as well, which is interesting. And, oh, good grief, he's now on the floor. I wonder if anyone is capable of crafting these medicines. So the small factory has yielded some okay stuff, but nothing of great interest. I will... put back can of paint. Don't need it now. Take that metal. And there we go. Right, so I want to select Angela to clean. Search florists. I also want to put the jukebox on. You see it says records 15, so it must be like one use only. But most people... this stage, yes, so she can't use that because she's not smart enough. Shame. Shame. We will... Can we upgrade the generator? We can upgrade efficiency, but there's no point because it uses pipes. We can upgrade, same thing for capacity and durability. Yeah, it's all the same. There's literally no reason to do that. Okay, so I will train on that one there. We will listen to the radio. Florists, examine the items, and it's... nothing of any great surprise once again. I'll take the fertilizer. In fact, what I'll probably do is ditch something. I will get rid of the grenade and take more fertilizer and confirm that. We've got a couple of people coming along, one faster than the other by the look of it there. As you can see, they're rushing forward, and we'll see what this is all about. So we've got a hardware store. We'll search that location there. I also want to check the condition of the vehicle. We're just looking for a tyre and a starter motor now, aren't we? Yeah. So we'll see how we get on there. I'm tempted to build another boxing do I want to have another punch bag? I mean, we've got the capability. Maybe put that one there. Why not? Why not? And we'll accept that transmission. Examine the items from the hardware store. Oh! A ratchet. Tool used to screw in single direction, increases repairing and crafting speed. So it's something we haven't got. It's the last... It's literally the one thing that we haven't got. So I will definitely take that. Get rid of... Again, I'm tempted with the grenades because we're never going to use them. I mean, we might. Never's a strong term. Don't really want to deal in absolutes. Get rid of the glass jar. And I'll take that ratchet. And that'll be us. Yeah. Because that's on 90% tool efficiency. So, respond. This is Ruth. Close call group of mutants. Can't run quickly with all this junk on me. Do you want to trade? Yes. And once again, the game has not given us anything that we really want. I'll take the switches. Take the rifle ammos. We don't need the light bulbs for anything, as far as I'm aware. And I think we've already got loads of them. But I might as well take them just to get a full stack. And... leather. And the pipe valves. 147. So quite a lot of stuff there. We'll trade over all the rocks for a start. There's all the rocks, and is there anything else we need? All this animal fat. Make animal repellent if we need to, but we don't need to make that at this stage. And they can have a rifle. They can have a... No, actually rifle no, because we might be making other stuff with it. I'll get rid of... Can't really get rid of an empty petrol can. What about just metal? Or maybe even concrete, because we only use that for the reinforcing the doors now, I believe, anyway. Look at all the relaxants we've got, loads. That'll do us. And there you go. Good trading. So, we bumped into somebody else on the road. Looks like they've got something to say. You handle it. We just want to skirt around if possible. Everything's fine. So we just want directions, if you can believe it. Continuing route. We don't want to get involved. Oh, we're actually outside of their faction, so that's fine now. But it's a shame that nobody can make these things. Anyway, small house, which we'll search. See, if we had the ability, I'd send out Daniel, but we don't. I'm going to get Martha to continue training. Because we might as well. So, examine the items from the small house. Lockpick set has given us another gun. Coffee. And other such things. That'll do. Obviously, a lot of stuff we're leaving. We don't need to do much there. Jeffrey, I will... It does say soil is dry, but it's fully grown. Yes, so we'll harvest the plant. And then we'll water the plant next to it. Alright, not bad. Found a small house, searched the location, so we should be into new territory now. Oh, we're getting close to new territory. But you can see just how much stuff you get just by going one place. And looks like he's punched so hard that he's now thrown up all over the place. There's a nice harvest there, as you can see. And looks like some more people coming down. So, plant seed with fertilizer. That's now growing. Integrity is good. And we will respond to Catherine here. Happen to need anything? A bunch of stuff. Yes, I do, but once again, you don't have anything that we are really looking for. And let's just take that, and then the leather, and take the pipe valves, and that should do us. Give them a stack of petrol. Give them one relaxant. And big stack of limestone and sand. And then we'll start trading over some magnesium. There we go. I will tell Sandra to stop and craft item. Probably rifle ammo, I think, is the way forward. So small house, more items there. Just picking up everything we can. Unless there's anything special, we're not really going to pay... I say pay much attention. We're paying attention, but I'm not going to be too concerned in exactly what we've got. That's a level up from someone. Found a florist. So level up from Sandra. She probably still won't be able to create stuff, though, that we need. Day 55. About 5 days longer than I thought we'd last. I will broadcast for traders once again. I'm going to see what we can do there. Examine items from the florists. It's nothing that we really need. Anything that can stack we'll take. Other than that, we're not going to bother. 21 minutes left on the recycling plant. A medium house to search as well. I'm going to rearrange the shelter and bring this close to the door, because when our search party comes back... Oh, they leveled up as well there as well. Cool. Yeah, when this search party comes back, he will be bleeding. So I really need to sort that out there. Ah, Daniel no longer has food poisoning. This is the medium house, so we'll search that. We'll take everything that we can, and so far we've got 3 pipes. So yeah, it looks like someone has literally went and taken all the copper out of there and the pipe work. We'll search the petrol station, because why not? Also might as well train with Sandra on this thing here. And oh, that sounded like, yes, it is a rabbit. Rabbit has now been caught in the snare trap, which I will now harvest. And once he is sorted, I will send them out again. So examine the items at the small house. Wood, pipe work, and that's about right. Oh, that's the wrong button. Take all of that I can. Food, we've got... I was going to say, I thought we could stack the food. Anyway, there we are. So, getting Martha to go outside to harvest the trap. A church, so we'll search that. Not probably have anything, lots of wood, although we've said that before, and there's been times when it just doesn't have anything. I'm very tempted to craft another solar panel, but we don't have the wiring, apparently. Well, we do have a lot of stuff that we can ditch. It's fairly easy, but like I say, we just don't have everything that we need. We've got stuff that we can get rid of and recycle, but nothing of great note. Right, so I will get... I think I'll set up an expedition. Set up an expedition with Daniel. Actually, no, let me accept this first. Because I'm the from the church. Literally nothing, pretty much. So, set up expedition. Daniel. And I think Angela. And where do we want to go this time? It's been 16 days since we went over to this big city. It's been 8 days since we've been over on the right hand side. 12 days for a lot of these ones. And 6 days for over there. So regardless of where we go, we're going to be running into stuff that we've, we're going to go through stuff that we've seen before. I'd like to go here, but going over there is going to require a lot. It's going to be a bit of a walk. What if we go around? It's not worth it. Might as well just go direct. And we've seen what happens when you just go through most of these. Confirm. Okay, so we'll equip the gas mask. We'll equip the large rucksack. Now, this is party will not have the horse, which will be a problem. Strength 10, which means we can use the axe, so we'll equip that. I'll also equip the prospector's kit and the lockpick set. For Angela, we'll give them the hacking terminal and the large rucksack. And their strength 7, but I think we'll give them the pistol. And we'll give them a full stack of ammo. There we go. And also some binoculars. Send the party. There we go. That's taken 100 water. But I think that is worth it. That's the party going out now. Light dust storm now on the surface, so we've still got 233 water, so still really, really good indeed. Still using these punch bags, so happy with that. In terms of our other search party, it is just still going through this main area that we've searched. So we've got a little bit to go, and then through this other house, and then back through the centre there. So that should be all right. Examine the items from the pharmacy. I mean, you know, we're going to the pharmacy, and there's loads of these drugs, but I mean, in that particular case, we did take them all. But for the most part, we're just taking the raw materials. So medium house there as well. Looks like someone wants to come down, probably for trading, I would imagine. Don't need to do anything with the water filter or the oxygen filter. There's nothing in the item bin, and we have successfully managed to trade over a lot of stuff anyway, like all the rocks and stuff. So do you happen to need anything? I have a bunch of stuff, and they do have a bunch of stuff. Oh, we'll take all the wiring, that's for sure, and we'll also take the transistors, followed by the motors, and we'll take the cordite. So we'll trade over 1, 2, 3, 4 food, and I'll take all the buckets as well, because we're running low on buckets. Not that we need buckets. And we're just going to trade a lot of this other stuff, like sand and cement. There you go. Trade. Bit of trading. And still keep trading. Examine the items from the medium house. Lockpick set has opened up something for us there. We'll bring a lot of wood back, which is interesting. And food and coffee and stuff like that, but that's about right. So, Sandra, she's a little bit hungry, but we'll see. So, come across a large house, so we'll sort that out. 19 minutes remaining for our recycling plant. Storage is good for both water and for food. And hopefully, double boxing. Right. Synchronized boxing as well. Ah, no, there we go. Went out of sync. Anyway, we'll search this shack that we found. Actually, we've literally just left, so would be any point? Yeah, we'll start searching. Anyway, we are going to leave it there for this episode. We've got a lot of things built, so we've got jukebox, 2 of the punching bags, bookshelf, and the toy box. So not too bad at all. It's just realistically, we're still looking for those. Still looking for like those pipes so we can build another recycler, and just continue on. Really, it's point now where I haven't yet seen the raid, and I don't think it's going to happen, so I don't know what happened there, but we did find the other faction, which was quite interesting and something I didn't expect. But either way, like I said, we will go ahead and leave it there. Next episode we will crack on, do some more trading, and hopefully get enough resources to build another recycler and also upgrade the door. As always, if you have enjoyed the video and the series thus far, comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.